Alright, so I'm going to show how to remove the battery, replace the RAM, and upgrade the keyboard on this. Let me see if there's a model here. HP model 15-F010WM. Alright, so first remove the battery. Just make sure if this is in the locked position, you want to unlock it and then slide this over to this side. Then you can slide the battery out just like that. Alright, the battery model, let's see if there's one, is super tiny, LA0, 3D as in David, F as in Frank, or you can try and find it with the HP spare part number 776622-001. Alright, so to get the RAM out, there's two screws here on this cover. So we're going to undo these two screws. Right, after that, just slide your fingernails over or pry tool, pop this cover up, and this only has one slot. It looks like there was a slot, or there could be a slot here, but they didn't actually put one in. To remove the RAM, you just slide these two tabs to the side or push them to the side. And the RAM here is, I peeled this sticker up, but it's a PC3L 12800S. So you can get two sticks of this. Or sorry, not two sticks, but you can get larger sticks if you want. Sorry, the camera's kind of fuzzy. Yeah, so you can get like an 8 gig stick of this. I don't think they have a 16 gig stick of this type of RAM. So this kind of computer is somewhat limited since they only have that one slot. Alright, so as far as replacing the keyboard goes, let's pop all of this back into place. Okay, put the screws back in. Pop down those clips. Alright, just like that. And then the battery goes back in like this. Alright, if we're going to replace the keyboard, I believe there was two screws. So here's the replacement keyboard. And let's see here. It will basically be up this way. So as you can see, there's one screw up here, and actually there's, okay, and then there's another screw mount here, but there's no actual screw there, so it could be that mount is there but it's not actually being used. So let's remove this screw for the keyboard. There's actually a little indentation marking there to show that it's for the keyboard. So let's see if we can remove the keyboard now. So once you get that screw out, let's try and get the keyboard out. You'll use a thin pry tool like this. Usually what I do is I slide the tool along and you'll feel like a bump. Wherever you feel the bump, you kind of go and wiggle the tool and you'll feel it get between the clip. So like that, just look for the clips. And there we go. Same thing, just work your way, find the bumps, and then pop those out, just like that, okay? And then pull the middle up and push down the sides with your palms, and then you can pull this out like this. Then lift this up. Here we go. Flip this little tab up. Sorry, it's probably hard to see, but to release the keyboard, you flip this plastic tab up. So I flipped that up, and then you can pull that connector out. Alright, and then of course, if you need the keyboard, you'll want to check yours because there can be different part numbers, but here's the replacement HP part number, 776778-001, and then there's other part numbers here. You can read those yourself if you want. Okay, so now we're going to take the replacement keyboard, and what we're going to do is just get the cable here. Let me zoom out. Okay, just like this, you have the keyboard up, get the cable, slide the connector in, make sure this latches up, and let me see with the old one to make sure. Okay, that's right, the connector is face up. Okay, so this replacement keyboard, the plastic thing here isn't as solid, so I might have to use some tape or something to help pull the connector into the slot. So just like that. Okay, get it lined up nice and straight. Oh, actually it went in. Okay, so just like that, once you get this connector in, you might want to ask somebody to help you hold it up if you can't do it. I'm just putting my thumb over to hold this up, and then push this latch back down just like that. You'll know it's in because if you try and pull this, it holds in pretty well. Okay, you don't want to yank it too hard though, or you can damage it. And then we just slide the bottom of the keyboard in first. Let's zoom out. Okay, slide the bottom of the keyboard in first. And then same thing like before, you pull the middle up while you kind of get the side clips in. Okay, this keyboard looks like it might not clip. We'll find out. Yeah, this keyboard might be slightly different. Let's see if I look at the other one. It should be similar. Okay. Okay, let's try and just push it down to clip it. Just like this. Oops. Back up. I'm going to clip these top ones first and then see if I can push the side. Looks like this keyboard, the alignment is not perfect, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll find out. Okay, let's try and clip the top in. I might have to get another replacement because it looks like this might not be a 100% match. But the good thing is we should be able to test it to see if it's a to confirm that the keyboard will work if we replace it, because sometimes the issue is not caused by the keyboard itself, but it can be caused by the connector. So got all of that in. Alright, looks like the only clip that doesn't want to go is this side. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it did fit. I just had to force it in more. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on, assuming I don't need to charge it. I might have to charge it because I don't know if it's going to... Yeah, okay, so, but that's pretty much how you replace the keyboard on this model. I'm going to plug it in and test it. Make sure to put back the keyboard screw. But that's pretty much all there is to replacing the keyboard, the RAM, and the battery. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If it did, like and subscribe so others can find this video. Let me see if I can find the charger. I'll be back, and then I'll test the keyboard. Alright, so I found the charger, powering it up. You can see it's turning on. I'm going to wait for it to finish powering on, and then I'm just going to test the keyboard. Usually to do that, you can type out the whole alphabet. Just make sure to test both shift keys, the Windows key, the arrows. To test the control key, usually I'll type stuff, and then I'll do Control A to select all the text, Control X or Control V to cut and paste, and then caps lock I would test as well. Shift key, of course, all these other special characters and these other media keys and everything. So there's a lot of the key functions you can test. This one looks like it's popping up a little bit. Let me see if I can somehow push that one clip down. I'll probably have to figure it out after. Or it keeps popping up. Well, we're just going to test that. I'm probably going to have to get a different replacement keyboard because this one doesn't seem to fit perfectly. So we're going to just wait and then test the keyboard itself. Because I don't think, yeah, this plastic frame isn't transferable. So I'm going to leave that for now. Okay. So it looks like all of it is clipped in except for this one piece now, actually. Which kind of sucks, because other than that, it would have been nice. It looks like it types okay. Let's see, is there a way I can... Since I don't know the customer's password, I'm going to hold the shift key and restart the computer to try and get into a recovery mode. Let's see if I can somehow get this clip to go in. It looks like it just pops back up even after I get that in, so I don't think I can make that stay snapped down. Maybe if I release this clip. Nope. Interesting. Well, we'll see what my customer wants to do, but I'm most likely going to get another replacement of that. Let's see if I can go into command prompt, and then using that I can test most of the keys. It might still ask the password even in the command prompt, so I might not be able to do that. I went into the recovery mode and then I did the command prompt, so let's see what happens. Come on. Preparing command prompt. Here you go. Yeah, so, I mean, you don't need to watch this part if you don't want to, because you probably already replaced the keyboard. But, let's see. I don't know, it's just that one piece that doesn't want to clip in right. Other than that, everything else is perfectly working. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it to clip in. Alright, so, there's 2 accounts, but I think I need a password, so, yep, that's not gonna work. Sorry, I don't want to show the screen with their user accounts if I don't have to. Actually, let me try putting no password. Nope, it's checking and not correct password. So, these are all linked to, I mean, the tab key and everything seems to be working. So I think this should be good to go. Anyways, hopefully this video helped you guys. Again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, help others find my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!